Hiya, how you doing? Hello. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I'm Julia. Hello.
Hello, Becky.
Hi, Becky. Hello.
Hi, I'm Jake.
Hi, Jake. Hello. Hey, Becky.
Thanks for coming today.
Pleasure.
What do you think of beautiful Gilwell Park?
Oh, it's just stunning. I think you guys are so lucky that this is HQ. It's such a wonderful place. I mean, you can feel the history first of all, and there's just so much cool stuff around as well. So I can't imagine it. You'd ever get bored.
There's so many inspirational people in scouting. Who's your real inspiration in life?
That's such a difficult question to answer because there are lots of people on the planet that inspire me and that I'm inspired by. So David Attenborough is probably too obvious a name and a choice, but he is incredible, if by nothing else because of his longevity, the fact that he's still going and still so passionate about his subject. But I generally, for me, explorers, mountaineers, people who push themselves, I think are just very, very interesting characters, and I like that personality trait in people.
I was just wondering, what was your favourite adventure you've ever had?
Oh, I'm lucky enough to have had quite a few adventures because of the work that I do. There are two places that really stick out in my mind. One of them is Iceland, which is just this incredible place from a geographical point of view and from a geological point of view. Literally the landscape is moving and changing constantly. So you can go this year, by the time you're back next year, it's all changed again. So Iceland is definitely up there. One of my most adventurous adventures was travelling in Indonesia, and we went into the Siberut jungle, and we went in a dugout, in a dugout canoe, and we arrived in the middle of this dense, lush forest, and we spent 2 nights with Siberut tribesmen, and they were genuine tribesmen, wearing the loincloth, tattooed, hunting, gathering, doing everything that you expect people in that situation to do. But it was just remarkable spending 2 days living that lifestyle with them.
It's almost Scout Community Week, and it's really good to encourage Scouts to get involved in their local community and give something back. So what would you really like to see Scouts do in your local community?
I think the really important thing when it comes to Scout Community Week is to be sensitive to what your community needs. So it obviously depends on where you live, how big that community is, but you need to sort of have a good instinct as to what's happening around you. So that's the first thing, is to learn what's happening around you. But obviously there are key areas that really need help and would genuinely benefit from help. So looking at hospitals, looking at schools, perhaps looking at care homes. I genuinely believe that we should be helping our older generation, our grandpas and our grandmas, and not all grandpas and grandmas are lucky enough to have family members. So if you can put something back into their lives to help them, I think that's a valuable thing that you can do.
You give up a lot of your time for scouting as an ambassador. What would you say to people to encourage them to volunteer?
I would say please, please, please lend your time. It's just so valued, and you guys are testament to how important scouting is and what it gives to you. And it's just nice in life to give something back. It's nice to volunteer your time, it's nice to volunteer any information, it's nice to volunteer your knowledge. It makes you feel good and you're genuinely helping.
We'd like to say a massive thank you, Julia, for coming along to Gilwell Park today.
No need to thank me at all.
You're an absolute inspiration to so many young people for all the adventurous things you go out and do. And we know you're so into chocolate, and we really do hope that you enjoy.
Hey, the news is out there! Yum, yum! Fantastic. I should put it in my backpack. Thanks, guys. It's a real pleasure to meet you all today.
And you.
Thank you.